Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farm Sim 19. We have the Kverneland Vicon DLC equipment pack we're going to take a first look on tonight. I am joined with Sir Raznik, who I have to give mad props to because he went and took some time and actually set all this up for me. I didn't have too much time before the stream to get things set up, so he tells me, hey, I got a save game already. Want to use it? I said, sure, we'll use it. So big props out to Sir Raznik for helping out.
Thank you.
Go check out his channel. There might be a fancy little explanation mark up in the upper right corner. If not, we will put a link in the description and in chat momentarily. Hold on while I pick it up. Made that up. Massively unprofessional around here.
It's just a ragtag team of
Crazy
fun
people.
Fun people. Yeah. This stuff is cool. I like
All right, so let's talk about this pack. Because I, again, totally unprepared. So we have the Kverneland Vicon pack. This thing includes 24 bits of machinery. Okay, now it's a little misleading because some of that is kind of duplicated between Vicon and Kverneland brands. But we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got a plow with this cool cultivator packer thing. I've never even seen this before. But apparently it's pseudo common in Europe. I don't know. Who'd have known? We got two cultivators. We're going to take a look at here in a little bit. We are demonstrating it so you can kind of plow and then pack, or basically cultivate, if you will. You plow one pass and then basically pack the previous pass. Kind of neat. We've got a multitude of planters and seeders we're going to take a look at. We've got variable width sprayers. So these sprayers come with multiple boom widths. I think this might be might be like a medium width. Maybe this is the narrowest width. I don't know.
I think it's medium.
Raz bought all this stuff. Then we've got
Then
we've got the 3-point hitch sprayer. Lots of really cool animations on this. And we've got a little front tank. And what's interesting, might be kind of hard to see, but underneath the tractor we have two hoses on rails that connect the front tank to the back tank. Okay, so we can see them there. I'm going to disconnect, and you see they go away. We're going to connect. They pop back in there. So that is pretty cool. Details on that. Then over here, got kind of the grass equipment that comes with the pack. We've got a little trailed mower, offset trailed mower. Got a tedder. It's bigger than the Vicon tedder that's in-game. We've got a wrapper, and the wrapper comes with an interesting little side trick. We've got a windrower, and a lot of this grass equipment is both Vicon or Kverneland branded, so it's kind of double counted. This, in my opinion, at least without having looked at anything else, actually trying it out, this is one of the princesses of the pack. This round baler, is branded a FastBale because this supposedly is a continuous bale round baler. So supposedly you can just keep on chucking it and dump the bale out the back, wrap it, and never have to stop. So that is going to be pretty cool to take a look at. Got a front mower. And then we also have the butterfly mowers. But the butterfly mowers have a little trick. Butterfly mowers could include windrowing belts here, where I assume you can shoot it to the middle. Heck, you might be able to shoot it off to either side. Don't really know. Haven't had a chance to try it. So this is going to be a legit first look on lots of this stuff. Now, little housekeeping items in the chat. So there are links to 3 ways to buy this thing if you haven't already bought it. The first way is an affiliate link to buy it from Giants directly. It is available right now to download from Giants. Second link is a link to Steam. If you download it from Steam, if you buy it from Steam, it's probably going to release sometime tomorrow for everybody. And then also there is a link to Epic. If you would prefer to get it from Epic, you can do that. And, well, that probably is going to release sometime tomorrow. Also, now the Giants download is good on any install. So it's good on a digital download from Giants, good for digital or physical media install. It's good for a Steam version, and it's good for the Epic install. So I can't really say that for Steam. If you bought the game from Giants directly and bought a DLC from Steam, not sure how that works. It might work. I don't know. I've only ever bought the game from Steam. Every DLC I've ever bought has been direct from Giants. That works flawlessly. Let's take a look at some of this stuff in the shop before we start trying it out. Let's go to Kverneland. How I'm pronouncing it, at least. How to do for Steam. Steve the Farmer. Well, there's a link right there in the description. Second link is a link directly to the Steam store page. So, of course, default in-game, we have the Qualidisc Farmer 3000 and the Optima 5 planter, and then we get the pack. So we have the Kverneland 2500 SI Plow, 2.5 meters, 165 horsepower, 7 mile per hour working width. And we have the option of standard or with the Pack-O-Mat. Pack-O-Mat adds $8,000 to the price. Okay. Then we have the Enduro Pro 5000F Cultivator, 240 horsepower, 5 meter working width, 9 miles per hour. There are no configuration options on this. Some things that I'm wanting to see is how these tines work, how these claw rippers, they are animated and bounce up and down. That looks like that would be pretty cool. We have the Turbo 8000T. Is a cultivator also, 400 horsepower, 7.7 meter working width on this thing. We have the E-Drill Maxi. So this is 2,000 liter capacity, 3 meters. Does seed, barley, oats, canola. Thanks for the sub, World Dominator. Soybeans, oilseed radish, and grass. Compare that to the Optima, which is a planter, 4.5 meter working width. 130 horsepower requirement on that. Then we have the Kverneland DG II NGS 101 F35. Seriously, what is that? That is another Cedar, 260 horsepower. It works with the DG II front hopper. We'll take a look at that. And that does seed, barley, canola, oats, soybeans, same stuff. This folds up. This is pretty cool. We're going to show some of the animations on this because there's some pretty cool stuff going on with this thing. 6 meter working width. Then we have the front hopper. Front hopper has a set of hoses that connect. Pretty cool. 2,000 liter capacity. We have the DG II 12,000 Cedar. 12 meter working width, 6,000 liter capacity, 230 horsepower. We're going to see if this connects to that little front hopper. It doesn't list it here, and I don't think it's going to work. We tried the front hopper on some of this other stuff, and it didn't show up. We have the Optima Rs. This is a trailed planter, and this is kind of neat. So you pull it in this configuration to the field, then you disconnect, you attach it here in the middle, you unfold it, and then you basically drive it through the field in that configuration. 9-meter working width, 180 horsepower. Then we have the Monopill eDrive 2, also a planter. And again, this one you pull to the field this way, and then you attach it here in the field in the middle. 12-meter working width, and then basically go to town. Only 1,000-liter storage capacity because these little boxes are small. Move on to the iXter V18. This is the sprayer, and we can get this in 18-meter working width, 24-meter working width, or a whopping 28-meter working width. 18,000-liter capacity. iXtra 111 comfort front support tank for that, and then this, as we saw, has hoses that hook up and go underneath to the rear sprayer. We have the iXtrack T4 full sprayer, 4,600-liter capacity, and it comes in various configurations: narrow tires or standard. Then we have a working width of 18 meters, 24 meters, 28 meters, 32 meters, or the granddaddy, 36, no, there's one more, 40 meters. So we could go from 18 meters to 40. Talk about watching that thing unfold and animate. That's going to be pretty neat. Then we go to the Exacta TLX GEOSPREAD. This is a variable spray width, at least I'm told it's variable spray width, Fertilize spreader. Apparently you get the option of how wide you want to spray this in the F1 menu. 3,900 liters, 24-meter spread. I assume that's the starting spread, 12 mile per hour capacity. Then we have the Kverneland trailed mower, 4 meters, 85 horsepower. 85 112 tedder, 11.2 meters on the tedder here. Cocoon Wrapper. We can get in standard or with Bale end turner. This does after it wraps, it drops the bale and flips it. We can get in Kverneland or Vicon, and it changes the colors there. The traditional 4 colors of wrap. And that's the Kverneland stuff. Now we go to the Vicon stuff. So we've got the in-game Vicon header, just 6 meters. And so that's coupled with the Kverneland tedder, which is what, 11 some meters. We've got the Vicon iXtra 732 FT front mower. Or we can have the Kverneland 3332 FT front mower, 3.2 meter working capacity, 80 horsepower. Then we have the iXtra 7100T butterfly mower, or Kverneland 5310 MT butterfly mower, 10.2 meter working width. We could get it with the Vario BX or just the Vario. We can have it just dump, I guess, grass out the back in a widespread. Or if we get the Vario BX, maybe, just maybe, we can get this to Windrow. Or maybe we could shoot it out both sides. Don't know. We'll have to try it out, see what it was, what it does. We have the Andex 1304 Pro or Kverneland 95 130C Windrower, 12.5 meter working width, 11 miles per hour. And then the, like I said, the star of the show, in my opinion, right now, haven't tried any of this stuff yet. We have the FastBaler, round baler. You can get in Vicon or Kverneland branding and coloring. So that's red in the Vicon, or it's all silver. Cool little details on changing that around. Get Cultivator tires or Michelin tires. And again, we can change the bale color or the wrap color because this does also wrap. And this, as I said, is supposedly a continuous baler. Whew, that was a long list of stuff. All right, let's try some of this stuff out. What do we want to try out first?
Up to you. We can plow. Let's plow.
We can try this plow out first and see how bad I am at plowing. We don't have the luxury of GPS enabled. Just check the F1 menu. So if we fold it, and fold it up for transport, get a nice trailed wheel. Whoa! Guess we don't turn too sharp. Turning too sharp can be detrimental to your ability to stay on all four wheels. Unfold it. That's a lot of animation. We can turn it. That's a lot going on. All right.
And you can enable or disable the packer. I think it's X.
D. Activate packer.
Z.
Deactivate packer. So typical Giants, it's opposite of what it says. So if it says activate packer, it means it's deactivated. And if it says deactivated, it means it's activated. Drop it down. With it deactivated, it just keeps it raised. You activate the packer. And you can see we're in essence plowing and cultivating at the same time. What we can do is we can have the first run with it deactivated. Hey, Brent, GoldenEye, Genetic, Charles, Aiden, Hemme, whoever else has been in chat that I've missed. Howdy, everybody. Am I doing this completely backwards? Here, I thought I had it turned the right way. The packer is telling me I had it on the wrong side to begin with. Let's activate the packer this time. There we go. We're plowing and cultivating, if you will, at the same time. That's kind of neat. Raise it up, flip it around. Let's check some of these animations out from in-cab. That's a lot of hydraulics there. Let's go over here and get our sponsor some screen time. Sets all this up, and then he's over here plowing all on his own.
I don't need screen time. I just felt like being helpful. So this one works like a plow.
It's a plow. Wait, get it with the packer and you can do the job in half the time. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
Go here and take a look. We're getting
Wonder how
the
that.
plow stake go away. And we got a little bit of cultivation going on. All at the same time.
Wonder how well the helper works with that.
Let's find out.
Just curious.
Did see hose hookups on it.
Yeah, earlier it looked like everything had a hose hookup.
Rotated it.
You can, we got Easy Dev on. You can check the wear and dirt mask artificially.
All right, where's yours? Oh, okay. All right, we'll check that here in a moment. I want to see this thing do one more turn. Lathe 21, yes, it'll work. In fact, I have the game via Steam, and I buy all the DLCs from Giants directly. So when you get the download, you download it, you run it. They'll ask you to enter your code, and then it'll basically put it where it needs to be for your install. Yeah, seems to work.
See if he lines up straight now that he's done his passes. Oh yeah.
Work perfect. Oh, come on. So let's check. Put full. Oops, cleaned it.
Set it to 1.
You showed me a trick the other day when you set it to 0. I didn't even realize that zeroed it out. So, pretty good dirt. I mean, it's not excessive, it's just dirty. It all worn down. It wears pretty. I mean, the paint on those plow blades is pretty tough paint.
Yeah, it's heavy duty paint.
I mean, it just doesn't wear off at all. It was a strut thing. Now they've got this wonderfully plowed field. We need to cultivate it. I was going to let you do it so I could see little tines working.
Oh, okay, got it. I'll go through all the animations. There's some folds.
We were checking out these lights for the stream. Really like the detail on these lights. You can see the groove pattern in there. You get up close to the reflectors, you can see the reflector pattern on that. Got hose hookups. Yep. James, the DLC's dropped right now for Direct Giants download for Steam. Depends on your area, but it might be as late as tomorrow, 11 a.m., 10 a.m. Raz had a looked, and as of like 5 p.m. it said available in 19 hours.
It says 14 hours right now.
So 14 hours. So I don't see any jumping animation on the Ripper claws. Bad.
Nothing too crazy. Dirt animation's nice.
Yeah, dirt's not bad. Not excessive. Would have been nice to see those rippers bounce up and down a little bit. See the big boy. Oh, let's check out this one thing. So before the screen, I was admiring this giant wrench, gold-plated wrench here on the on this upright. You've got a tension clip pin, or a pin there at the bottom holding it in. I assume that's for something on this implement. You might have to tighten up, check, or basically undo. Can you undo that again? There's a cool animation down here on this.
Yeah, it's like a little hook.
Flips. Oh, it's like a spacer on the hydraulic cylinder. Yeah, okay. Decals are all nice on this. Oh, so the 3-point has a pivot also. Oh, that pivot when you turn. See it pivot?
Yeah, that's nice. I think it's 400 horsepower. It's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a lot of ripper claws in there, whatever you want to call them.
Here,
But again, they're not overly animated, which is a little bit depressing. But I like the pivot there. Makes turning that a lot easier. Really get a nice sharp turn on that.
Yeah, you'll have to do the dirt and wear on your end. You're the admin. He's the special one.
Looked like the wings kind of have a little bit of flex to them.
Oh yeah, they do. The back baskets have flex to them too. Baskets, rollers, whatever they call them.
Packers, who?
Packers.
Full dirt. Full wear.
Not much.
Yeah, that's pretty light.
That's the toughest paint I've ever seen.
Yeah, some super tough paint. Go over here and look at the unweared version. Well, I guess the tines are black over here. I wonder, were they black over there and now they're silver? They lose all
No,
their paint?
I think they started out as silver on that one.
Yep. Yep, that's silver.
Switch over to the other one.
Hey Zai, what's up? Yeah, just lose a little bit of paint around the sides. Not a whole lot. Hear that. Hey, Gunsmoke Gaming, what's up? What's the width on those? Let's take a look. If there's anything in chat that I'm missing out on, ask it a couple times. So the small one is 5 meter working width. The bigger one is 7.7 meter working width. Gotta keep up with the front yard, that's for sure. They're out to wear so we can actually do something fast here. I'm gonna set him to hired help to finish this field off while we play with the planters, feeders.
Remember, they're all power harrowed, so you wouldn't even have to cultivate if you don't want.
Oh, they're all power harrowed?
I think so. Or they're all direct seed. Let me look. I could be. The drills are all direct seed. The planters are not. So yeah, he can cultivate that one.
All right. So we've got this one hooks up to the. This one hook up to the front seed tank or no?
I haven't tried it, to be honest with you. Here, let me drop it.
Oh no. Come on, Giants.
It may work.
I'm sure it works. Maybe we go from 2000 C to 4000 C. Definitely works, but
yeah, there's just no hoses from them. See, that opening animation's cool on that one. I like it.
Yeah, that's nice, smooth. Little marker dance. Closes nice and smooth, folds up. This has pretty high horsepower requirements, but again, we're working a power harrow in the front. See those tines spinning there. Nine mile per hour speed. Got some nice up and down animations on the seed part, because I'm not really looking where I'm going.
Just ride with the helper. He'll keep you straight.
All right. Let's check our lights. I think we got lights here. Let's go lights one. Oh, we got rear lights on it.
Heck yeah. Of course, you got your ridge markers.
Oh, the little end plates on this power harrow move around. That's cool.
That's a nice one.
That kind of moving around there, maybe.
I like it. Fun for a little bit.
All right. Next. Steve the farmer wants to see the baler. That's going to be like, it's going to be a little bit. So this is kind of cool in a couple regards. Of course, we have our hoses that connect. We've seen hoses connect before from front to back, but now we've got a pair of hoses connect front to back. Thing has a little walking wheel. We were looking at that earlier. Seems like it's designed to lower, and then when you move, it spins. And if you look at it real close, you can see that there's this little wire that goes from the wheel to this little block, and then a wire that goes from the block across this cross member, and then up into that shiny metal part. That's the technical term. That's a shiny metal part. As best I can tell, that's some way of measuring seed output. Like it doesn't dispense seed unless that little wheel is spinning. That's kind of neat. Of course, if you open the tarp, little step comes down. Open the tarp. Again, the tarp is just either closed or open. We've seen vehicles, we've seen trucks that have an animated tarp. Why can't we get that here? Now this has got, again, a power harrow there, so this has got some pretty high horsepower requirements. But this is pretty cool. So something to take note of is we've got these white hoses here, okay, on either side. They are semi-translucent, and you can see the PTO in there. See that shaking there? And something else that I saw that was really cool with this is when it's folded up, you can see that hose fold as if it is a foldable rubber hose. You kind of fold in there. We'll have a much better view when we're in tractor. We can clip through and see that. We can see the knuckle in there. We'll get in there real close where we can see it. Okay, so let's fold this thing up. See how the hose folds up. See how the knuckle in there bends. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool how that material property is somehow kind of squeezes on itself and kind of folds over on itself, while at the same time at the bottom it's stretching.
And then if you see the hoses attached to the front tank, they move too as it folds it. They kind of come in.
Oh yeah.
Quite a few animations on
they're courteous hoses. They move out of the way. That's what we do here. We try to kind of dig a little deeper and look at these things a little deeper, and then just use them. Now these don't seem to animate up and down at all, as the one we looked at just did. The side flap doesn't seem to move on this one. Like it did on the other one.
A little more rigid, isn't it?
Of course, just like the Coon from the Coon pack of 17, you can't use the back without the front, because the back has no extra seed capacity to it.
None of these have fertilizer, none of the drills.
Let's go check out the next one. Well, this is going to be so that was we looked at the Enduro maxi, looked at the DF2 front hopper, and the DF2 NG2 101 FS. Wow, that's a mouthful. 6 meter working width. Now we're going to look at the DG2 12,000 12 meter working width. 6,000 liter capacity, 230 horsepower, 230 horsies.
It's a lot of horsies.
A lot of Mr. Ed.
That's nice.
That's good.
It's got really nice though animations.
Whoa, those are big roots.
So what's this? What's this back marker for?
I don't know.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see where the unfold animation of those is good.
I have no idea what that is. Maybe when it folds up, it rests on something.
It looks like it's I mean, there's bolts here, like it's adjustable. Like in real life, you'd be able to adjust the width of it. There's... I mean, it looks like there's a hydraulic cylinder there. But it's pulled in. So if it pushes, it should raise it up more. Fold it. It all rotates. I love that thing. Preston says it might be a tram line. Like to dig up your wheels after you.
Yep.
Yeah,
I bet you.
Kind of lines up right. But
you can't put it down.
Like the Beauregard pack. That's what I'm going to call it now. The Beauregard pack. Like the Beauregard pack, where you had those cool little cranes. Oh, look. Oh, there's kind of claws there in front. That's probably just to dig up the dirt, scratch it, and turn the wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, this definitely flexes.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So, like the Beauregard pack had the crane that was visually there but non-functional. If that was functional, that would be even cooler. For the tram line, folks.
Yeah, that'd be a really nice feature. Giants.
Jamberry's the expert. He says in IRL it makes higher tracks for next passes of Fert or space. Yes. Tram line, basically.
Cart has lights on it.
A lot of flex to it. A lot of movement. Pretty alive with movement. So
oh yeah, a lot of lights. Look at that.
We got a light. We got two lights on the I guess seed hose towers. We have two lights kind of pointing off to the sides on that. Oh, that was delayed. Must be some other animation going. Okay, yeah. The ladder folds down. What? 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 On earth just happened?
Did you get this? Did you die?
It just exited out to the main menu. Huh. All right, hold on, folks. It said saving game, and then next thing I know, we're back at the main menu.
That's weird.
All right, we're joining in.
Still streaming though.
Oh yeah, I didn't lose internet. No, it's like
gotcha.
Like I don't know what it was.
To everybody watching at home, if you're chatting with me in any way, I can't play and watch his stream at the same time because I have horrible internet.
All right, we're back. It's pretty much where we left it. Maybe somehow I hit a bunch of keys on this. So yeah, when you hit in, the ladder folding up, and oh, that is neat. I like how the ladder folds up. Ladder slides in the top, and it just flips down on the bottom. That's pretty neat. So yeah, when you hit in, if you're not paying attention, you think it didn't work because there's a delay before the tarp pulls back. But other than the hoses kind of clipping through when you fold it up, You know, that's pretty neat. Wear it out like full dirt. Back up and keep going in.
Yeah, I keep seeing no connection can be established. You just proceed on, sir.
Pretty dirty, but the top isn't too bad. I like when you see dirt where it's not just completely caked everywhere. Like, working bits are dirty, but the bits that are kind of up and above. Where? Modest. And we've got a nice pivot. There. Oh, check internet 2. International 2. Do you see it listed?
Yeah, it's listed.
Right, let's do the Optima R 9-meter working width. This is a planter, I guess. So technically, this Cedar Planter, you can sow fields. Additional wheel weights on the tractor are recommended. Corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, and canola. Hey Ron, what's up? So of course you drive to the field in this configuration. Kind of trailed. Then when you get to the field, disconnect from that one. Swing around, you hook up to the middle. Then we fold it up. The hitch folds out of the way, the little Euro labels fold up, and then the wheels fold up. In, we have a ladder that unfolds, then a massive fertilizer tank, 2,000 liters of fertilizer, 720 liters of seed, markers. Now we did hook this up to the front seed tank, and it doesn't have hoses. But for the front seed tank, we do have hydraulic hoses here. They do connect. Oh, the seed boxes. Each seed box moves up and down a little bit. That's nice to see. And it kind of sounds like we've got an interesting Yeah, when you're pulling this, making a sound in the forward direction, but no sound in the reverse. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Pretty cool. Really like to see those seed boxes hopping up and down. Yeah, for whatever reason, the game like saved and then dumped out to the main menu. Fired it back up in local multiplayer, but then Raz sees it, but he can't connect to it. But he can still watch. Still here. As we were saying, one day they will get good internet. Pull this back up. We can't unfold it when it's down. There we go. Kind of cool. Next up, we've got this thing. Model. Got its stats. And this is the Monopill eDrive 224. $79,500. 12 meter working width. 1,000 liter seat capacity. Again, just like the other one, we move it to the field in a trailed configuration. Get where we need to be. We'll come around here and hatch. Hoses. Let's fold it. Hitch folds up out of the way, or wheels fold up. Hitch markers fold down. A ridge marker dance. These seed boxes hop up and down too. So this holds more seed than the other one, right? I think just because it has so much more seed boxes. No, these are fixed. These are not moving. Now the left and right sides seem to be articulating and sliding in this box channel here. It's kind of interesting. Seed boxes themselves are stationary. They are fixed. They're modeled with springs. Since they're stationary, we can have things where like we saw back there. Seed boxes are technically raised up off the ground, but still doing its job. It'd be cool if we saw this thing, those boxes flex more. Since movement is so wide, you can have the seed boxes up off the ground like that, and it's still obviously seeding, but visually it'd be nice if they individually had a lot more spring to them so that they could conform to the field better. I think it was just too much work. Too much work. Full dirt. He's back, everybody. The star of the show. Hey, Missy B, what's up?
Star of the show. Yeah, right.
Mastermind of No Man's Land, multiplayer, build your own town. Whoa, this thing is dirty. And when she wears, she only wears a little bit. Like, knock the paint off the edges, but don't hurt it too much. Let's wear up this. Then we're gonna play with the sprayer.
Heck yeah! I bought the big one so that you can see how.
Dirt. Oh, this one at least. This one looks a lot better. Ask me. This one's a lot more worn. Discs are all worn out, down. I mean, paint-wise.
Yeah, I like that one. Surprising, that's the only planter seeder that you can do fert with at the same time.
So they're full wear on all the discs and things. And reset it back. Full dirt. She's dirty. She's dirty. Don't take her around to your parents' house. Question. Who you been hanging around with? Hey, Sitting Here Productions. All right, so now next up we have the sprayers. We have the iXter. So this is fun. So my 6-year-old, he likes to ask for extra stuff. Can I get extra fries with his chicken nuggets? So when I see iXter, I have to think about that. iXter B18 and iXter 1100 Comfort sprayer. So again, like we mentioned,
Does it tip over? What is that?
Trying to show the underside.
Oh.
So as we mentioned, we have hoses that hook up front to back. See? I eat my Wheaties so I can demonstrate the cool technologies. So we have hoses that connect the front tank to the rear so we can see now the hoses aren't there. Now they attach. See, the hoses have covers on them when they're covered up, so that's pretty cool. Of course, we do have the gauge, the visual gauge on it, so you can tell when, kind of see it when you're using it. Gauge on the rear tank also. And check out the animation. The animation is pretty cool on this. Again, this is variable spray width. So you can get this in lots of different configurations. This is kind of one of the medium configurations. We weren't here when we started. 8 meters, 18 meters, 24, 28. 3 different from 18 to 28. And then down here we've got kind of the pump, the hoses, and we've got like a filter over here on the side. That's pretty neat. Lights. So much. Again, I really like the light details on these. Just seem to be a whole far above and beyond base game stuff. Raise and lower it. No, we don't have any other controls. For whatever reason, it's not letting us fertilize it, but hey, that's okay. You get the gist, right?
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe that field was fully fertilized at the start.
19. 18's fully fertilized. That's why everything's fully fertilized.
Raz using easy dev controls, making it all fertilized.
Yeah.
Oh, see, the brainiacs in stream can read. We're not paying attention. You filled it with herbicide.
Oh, that one's herbicide. Yeah. Sorry.
Herbicide.
Well, here, let's put a bunch of weeds up here in 18 with your easy dev. Yeah. I think you have to be admin to do it. I don't think I can. Yeah, you're gonna have to make it all.
Oh no, we have terrible weeds. Where did they all come from? The other interesting bits of the animation when we go up and down. Obviously we've got that plastic hose guide that goes up and down, but we also have hydraulic cylinder and we've got cable and the pulley basically raises and lowers the whole thing on its rails. That's cool. Alright, let's go check out big pull behinds. Raz has bought a couple of these. This one we can get in some pretty thick widths. So we've got 18 meters. Okay. Little baby boom arm. 24 meters. 28 meters. So the same widths at this point as the small tank. But then we go above and beyond that to 32 meters. 36 meters. Granddaddy of them all, 40. Thing can have a 40-meter width on it.
That's what you have is the 40.
Narrow tires and standard tires. So, you know, if we look here at Breyers, 48 meters is the big Rubicon. Star is just a piddly 27 meters.
And it's pretty cheap. I think it's under 100 grand for
20 grand to get the big boom. Folds up there, folds up there.
I guess it's compared to like the Hardy, the in-game Hardy.
Yeah, that one's 47, so you get pretty close to that. Pretty cheap.
Yeah, the Hardy Navigator is 115,000 for 36 meters.
4,600 liter capacity on this. Raise and lower the boom. Right?
Yep, left mount.
Okay, we can see it. Do the spray animations. We've got a gauge there. See with the steering wheel there, but if the gauge works. And we have rear steering on the tank. Also, help us with pretty tight turns. A back up. If I back up, it keeps it straight. If I go forward, it turns.
Nice.
Not like that pull behind Hardy that is just crazy to back up because the rear tires are constantly turning on you. Let's dirty this thing. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh, I want to see it dirty. And pretty tasteful dirt. Nothing overly excessive. Full rear. Boom arm could use a little touch up. Not too terrible bad.
It's a nice sprayer.
Then we
Just like
move
how
on
you-
to the solid fertilizer spreader, the LX GEOSPREAD. And this one, again, has a variable working width. Why? Because that's what the keys. That's why.
Yeah, I like the spreader. I like the variable.
So we have 24 meters. Okay. Y. 28 meters. Y, 32 meters. Y, 36. Y, 40. And 45. We have hose hookups. The ladder that folds down. Tarp opens up. Why? So that's pretty cool. So let's check. So just fertilizer. No lime action for the 3-point sprayers, but you can see our working with stepping here, where we went from 24 to 28, 32, 36, 40, and 45. So that's pretty cool. So depending on the size of field you have, let's dirty it up. Let's attach it and dirty it up. Pretty minimalistic dirt. And just kind of on the bottom bits. And extremely minimal wear. Extremely minimal on that. All right. Now let's go do some stuff.
There's a level on that. It's kind of hard to see.
Okay.
Right where it attaches at the hitch. Look at a little bubble level. See it? I don't think it does anything, but it's visually.
Can't see it when Sir Raznik's standing in my way.
Oh, sorry.
Oh! Didn't even notice that.
And then if you look inside,
there's fill indicator markers.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was trying to warp through to get to the bubble, but I couldn't. Now that we disconnected it. Really, I mean, these really nice detail on these decals. You know.
Yeah, this stuff's. I'm very, very happy with the progress up there.
You can definitely tell stuff, base game equipment that's come over from 17. Kind of tell. Even like the Coon stuff, Coon DLC stuff, which is really nice, but you know, doesn't have hoses. So this one also, we've got kind of a boot here, rubber boot, and when we unfold it, kind of flexes and moves over. Kind of hard to get an angle on it. That's kind of neat. This is a small pull trail behind mower. Once it's unfolded, we can kind of move it so now it's drilling directly behind us. Or we can swing it out off to the side. And this is 4-meter working with 13 miles per hour, 85 horsepower. No config options. See the raise and lower. The springs attempt to visually compress and decompress. The skirt's pretty stiff. Don't really get to see that flex more. Be cool if we saw more flex on the skirt. Then we just kind of see grass come out from underneath of it. Higher helper.
I'm just mowing some grass, so try out the tedder and windrower.
It's too thick plastic. Nice, kind of inexpensive small mower. This spine is 17,000. Whoa, 20,000. So it's not so inexpensive. 4 meters, same working width. Fancy mower. Oh, got lots of movement on that thing. So these mowers, we've got the Pottinger front and butterfly mowers. We've got the Kloss front and butterfly mowers. That we don't have that activated because we're looking at the Vicon Kuva'land pack tonight. Front mower 3.2 meters, the rear mower 10.2 meters. Rear mower comes with the Vario BX belt thing, or without. 20 grand added. Get that. That's expensive.
Yeah, but you don't need a windrower.
What? You speaking in tongues, boy?
I promise you.
All right, let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can unfold it.
Right.
We got little headlights on it.
And I don't know if you can attach.
Oh,
You know how sometimes the butterflies
springs move. It's so cool.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
And oh, look. We can get it to do a little dance. Do a little dance.
Somebody's having fun, people. Somebody's having fun.
Mowers are rocking. Don't come and knocking.
think you have lights on it too, Clyde. I think there's lights on the front mower. Yep.
Yeah. All right, so let's check the back. This thing's serious. It's nice and slow. Like, yeah. I know I'm cool. We don't have to rush it. There's no rushing. We're doing this job nice and easy. We're not all about getting the job done quickly. It's about doing it right.
Oh, there's these decals on the back are so cool. There's height. Like you would adjust the height of your mower.
Yeah.
Cutting height.
Alright, so now let's take a look here. Turn them on. Alright, now we have toggle work mode for when wide spreading. So, you know, we're doing your typical butterfly deal, right? Typical butterfly deal. Get out of my way. Move it! Alright. Now let's go to left control Y. Oh, no, left control Y. Ooh. Oh, are you kidding me?
They're nice. Very nice mower. I don't know if you can attach. You know how some of your butterflies you can attach the front mower to make like a 3, all on the rear,
dropping.
all on the front.
And we're spewing them to the middle. Animation. They spew out the back. They hit the belt and they fly to the middle. We've had a couple mowers in the mod hub that do this, not with a belt.
Yeah, I think that's the Nova Cat.
Now let's do left swath. Why? Because we can do that. We can, because we can. So we toss the left in and we leave the right to spew out the back. Right swath. Flip it. Wide spread. Dump it down the middle. That. Nice. Do we need another tractor? We got enough?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of tractors over there.
Alright. Next up, we've got the Kverneland header. So we have the in-game Vicon header, 11,000, 6 meter working with. Quite frankly, this thing doesn't work worth a piece of junk. If the land isn't totally flat, it doesn't pick. Cocoon works pretty good because it articulates pretty well. 8.7 meters. Now we have the Kverneland, 11.2 meters. Pottinger is at 13 meters, so it falls in right in line. And, well, ironically, it's right in line with price, too. Folds. they kind of loosey goosey there.
It flexes, yeah.
Nice spin up and spin down. Flexes. Works pretty good. I don't know, genetic, I'm sure it has some sort of European meaning. Why we got a New Holland out here? We gotta make some grass bales to wrap. Holland stealing the show. Got hose hookups. Giant PTO. We didn't dirty up the mowers, but hey. The dirt. Dirty little one. The layer.
What's up?
Like hogs that... Oh, no way. Oh.
Yeah, do they break?
No. When this thing folds down, there's like gears that mesh together. Alright, so up here at the top.
Oh, okay.
You see those gears. When you unfold it, they mesh together. And that's how the rotation happens on the other end. Maybe the other ones are like that too. Never saw it.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's go to brands. Oh, hit the button, people. So a lot of this Vicon stuff we can get into Vicon colors and branding or Kuva'land colors and branding. Mowers. Baler. This is serious slow animation.
Yeah, that one's pretty
right,
slow,
so
similar to...
Oh, we've also got the flex on these. That. Center deflectors folding down. They fold down and then they extend out. Drop. Drop. Oops. Drop, drop, drop. Pay attention to what I'm pushing. On.
I just realized there's no base game round bale auto pickup, just squares.
Finny, this is live on Giants to download as of right now. Steam or Epic, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. There are, if you haven't pre-ordered it, there are links in the description. If you want to get it right now from Giants, there is an affiliate link, top link there. Go ahead and do that. Plug me in as creator code, and I'll get like 3 cents on the dollar. If you want to get it through Steam, you can do that too, although Steam won't release until tomorrow sometime. If you go to Steam, it should say how many hours until release for you. And Epic, it just says not available yet. Who knows when Epic will release it. But Giants did say, have said, that the direct download from Giants will work with the media copy, the disc, direct download from Giants copy, the digital distribution, the Steam distribution, and the Epic distribution. So the download from Giants will work across all various PC platforms. That's all cool. It's all cool. All right, that's pretty neat. Got windrows of grass, so we don't have to worry about that. Come in here a little bit. Stop. Oh, because I'm resting my foot on the throttle. Hoses. And this is really cool. When we fold this up, these joints fold. That's pretty neat. Operator's manual in the little tube. Make her dirty. And make her worn out.
It'd be cool, like when it was fully worn, if you'd be missing some of the tines. That'd be neat.
That would be.
Like in real life.
And then it just didn't work quite well. Body.
Yeah, misses a spot every now.
So in a video that I got coming up on the what is it, Brooks County map? I forget the name of the map now. I had that junky Vicon tedder that never worked right. And it was missing spots.
Gotcha.
So I role played that basically I had the wrong tines for the type of grass I was using. So before I came up with that conclusion, I took it down to the shop, left it at the shop so they could look at it, picked up a rental. The rental was skipping too. So something weird with that map where it doesn't head right in one direction. But anyway, I just explained it away that I had the wrong length tines for the type of grass. I need longer tines for my shorter grass. So here we got the wrapper. We have hoses. Got hoses. So the Cocoon Wrapper just magically works without any hoses. I want to see this Bale thing. So the wrapper, let's take a look at it in the store. Kverneland. $22,000. You can obviously change the wrap color. It's standard or with Bale and Bale on end turner. Kverneland or Vicon. Standard or with this bale turner. Let's see what this bale turner does. A lot of movement to unfold it. Grabs it. Grabs it. What did you pick the green?
Mm-hmm.
Slices it all.
You have to unload. It doesn't all.
Unload. Oh, it's just put it on its side. So instead of
unless-
having it on the roundy edge so it rolls away, now it's on its flat edge.
Oh, that's nice. I like all these hydraulic levers here on the side.
Alright, so we hit unload. It rolls it, and then just flips it up. Visually from inside.
I like that one. That's nice. The animation's okay.
Kind of just pulls it in. Wraps it. I like that we actually have hoses.
It wraps pretty quick too. I think
Slice.
compared to
Dumps it on. So without that, it would dump it on the roundy bits so it could roll away. With it, it's simple. It doesn't pop in.
yeah.
Some of the wrappers, they just pop in. It's like there and then bam, it's in.
It's almost like the hitbox is a little closer on this one.
Kind of slows it. It slowly tugs it in. Then we fold it. A lot of action going on when we fold it. Unfold. So it drops the little bale end thing, and the whole carriage drops, and it flips up, folds out, and it folds.
You see the manual controls here on the side?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could use it manually.
Maybe you could. Maybe you could just set it unfolded. Maybe that's how some folks do it. They set it unfolded like this.
You got super strength. Throw a bale at it.
And then, well, maybe in real life, like you set it like this, and then you bring in a bale on a loader.
Yeah.
And then instead of running the hydraulics in there, be down here and be like, flip the lever to bring it in, flip the lever to tip it up, rotate it, and load it.
It's pretty cool. I
don't know, I'm making all this up.
No, I like it. I like that wrapper.
I never wrapped a bale in there. It's time. Is it time?
Yep, buddy.
I mean, half of
Last
chat,
but not least.
half of chat only came here to see the baler.
You're smart to leave it to the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in like 17 ads. I'm gonna monetize the heck out of this after the fact.
So yeah, this should be hay here.
All right, so unfold it. What the heck? Yeah.
That's probably if you don't don't unfold it, it won't wrap. It'll just drop out like that.
Lower the pickup. Oh, when you turn it on, it unfolds by itself.
Gotcha.
All right, we're just gonna move. I got cruise control set. I'm not gonna stop. See what this thing does. Holy bejesus. I'm making a round bale and I never stop. That's a lot of action. Holy big. Check that out.
That's really cool.
This ain't. Oh, there's all kinds of animations on this thing. Ears. Chains. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that thing's so cool.
Chains.
We got these little augers on the inside.
Oh, yeah. It's like a wide pickup, and it just brings it into the middle.
Very nice. Very nice.
Because it's hay. Can't wrap hay. Hay's not wrappable.
But we have grass. That's right.
Well, take a look. I'm not going to stop. Hey, this thing is just a baling machine.
So I guess it starts the bale on the front compartment.
It's auto slowing me down. Look, at 9. Now I'm at 8.
Oh, cool. I bet you if your row sizes are big. Let me test something. I'm gonna test something. We gotta test it.
Do here. We test.
I'm gonna put a couple rows together to make a big giant one to see if it slows you way down.
Now we emptied it. Alright, let's do unwindrowed. Cruise control. $11 miles per hour. 12 miles per hour.
It's a speed baler, but
now we're up to the wrap chamber. Keep it in material. Oh, there goes the bale. Oh, stuck it. Stick the landing. The gymnastic bale. 10.0. Yeah, a pre-chamber, a regular chamber, wrap. Here we are, unwindrowed, non-stop. We can pick up, wrap, drop off, keep going.
I'm gonna make us two rows over here. We're gonna race.
Fixed landing.
Just gonna wrap grass bales without wrapping. I'll use the old New Holland.
All right, now let's go over here. 12 miles per hour. We're doing all that without down. Got a one wind row. Now I'm at 5 miles an hour. Still cruise control. 4 miles an hour. Getting a lot more material into the unit. Top it off. So yeah, it definitely auto changes your maximum speed based on how much product you have going into it, so that it can basically have the wrapping done right before the bale is made, so that you don't kind of overfill yourself. Yep, I haven't stopped, right? Now we're going to go in the double windrow, and I bet you we're going to really chug on it. One, two, 1, 3, 1. Yeah, so you don't want to use a giant windrow. I mean,
yeah, you want to do planning. You don't like,
I mean,
like you just said.
I think technically you're probably going through it at the same speed, because you're going to make less passes. You're just going to take a whole lot longer on each pass. Maybe, David, maybe. Of course, trying to show this off with as little mods as possible. Yeah, I mean, what's the most annoying thing about round baling? Stopping and unloading. Not anymore, folks. You have your round bales and never stop again.
I'm ready to race you down here.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Let's see how fast it is.
Doing out bales left and right.
Thing's just
Let me get out of the material.
That thing is
Get out of the
crazy.
material. Let me empty it.
Okay, you might have to turn your wrap. Now, can you manually turn the wrap?
Turn automatic. I can turn automatic drop off or on. It was on already, so now I can turn it off. No, I can't turn off wrapping.
We'll
Part of our
race.
speed is going to be the horsepower of the tractor. It doesn't matter. I can non-stop. You're the one that's going to have to keep stop and starting.
Yep.
All right, let me empty this. All right, it's totally empty. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Go. I'll give you a little head start. Oh. Then drop a pickup. Oh, he's got to stop. He's got to unload. We're just keeping on moving. He's pulling ahead. He's pulling ahead. We're racing. Now he's got to stop. He's got to unload. Oh no! About the time you think he's got it won, he's... Oh, he's gonna win, people.
I still got to wrap mine.
Oh, you still have to wrap them, that's right. First, follow me. Yeah, he's still got to go grab the wrapper. All right, I'm done.
So it is. If you're just doing bales, it's either way, it's nice.
I don't know if you're just doing grass. Doing...
Like if you're speed wise, you know, I wonder. Never mind.
Find out.
Get in the hole.
Yeah, grass. All right, we're gonna mow this field.
You're gonna ted it.
We're gonna ted it. Then we're going to race baling hay, so there's no wrapping. I thought I connected both mowers. Since we don't have enough grass that we can head. But it's like, relax, man. I got this. It'll take a little while. All right, get to work. Are you done yet? You gave up.
I quit.
You brought your baler over. Bring both of them over?
No, not yet.
This. Alright, so what kind of questions have I been missing in chat? Well, it's for folks that don't want to this. So this thing, I'm sure, comes at a cost. So the FastBale is $110,000, 150 horsepower. So the Cocoon multi-wrapper that you still have to stop and unload, okay, $76,000, 110 horsepower. A roll belt, 49 grand. You can buy two of these for the cost of less than the cost of one of these. Okay. You can buy 2 of these and buy this and be just a little bit more expensive than this. Okay, so from a cost standpoint, a regular round baler and a wrapper is cheaper than this thing. And then eventually you could upgrade to this. But maybe, I mean, this only has 70 horsepower. Maybe you don't have a tractor big enough for that. Then, you know, I mean, shoot. FastBaler is more expensive than the Cocoon Square Baler at $110,000. It does take 140 horsepower. So to each their own, for sure. I mean, there's a reason for everything. Some folks just want to make multiple passes. Folks want to be done a job as fast as possible at any cost. Yeah, so, you know, the wrapper takes next to no horsepower. Say that. Doesn't even have... There is no horsepower requirement because it's just there. It runs off of hydraulics. So let's get 2 windrows. I'm sure it will have to unload it manually. No, they're not going to work. They're not going to work with the hose system. The only reason the in-game sprayers work with the hose system is because the mod itself has included support for those. So these aren't going to support the hose system yet. It's going to require the hose system to be updated to include support for these. I highly doubt Giants would have included support in a DLC for some random mod. Try it without the Bale drop after we do our A race. Trying to pick up 1 tether's width of material for both.
We should have let the helpers do it. It's close enough.
Yeah, I suspect we'll be close enough.
So let's put the same size tractors on. Can't remember what model that one is. T30.
Yeah, and with the DLC being locked up behind DRM, probably going to take Giant support to get hose support on this, because the mod author wouldn't necessarily have access to files like he would with a standard in-game piece of equipment.
getting them to the start. You can use this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Put on. All right. No cheating this time. The pickup's down.
My pickup's down.
All right,
Just
you ready?
Go.
Set. Go. Controls on. Already pulling. 9 miles an hour. What are you doing?
Same, between 8 and 9.
See you later.
So yeah, when you're not wrapping, it's much faster.
You have one. You must have some in the chamber already.
No.
You dropped a bale here. Oh, is it because of the whole chamber, maybe?
Do you have more? Do you have material in?
I didn't drop a bale until after your second bale. I dropped 1, 2, 3 bales. You've dropped 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bales. How much do you have left in there?
2164.
I got 3619.
It's pretty close. There's a little more probably in my windrow. Still, though, the speed differences.
That one. Fast.
Yep. So it is the fast baler.
All right, so let's go here and let's turn off auto drop. Guys want to know what happens if I turn off auto drop.
Wow.
Pretty clear cut. Do it. We're here to appease the fans. So it keeps it. Then I hit Y to drop it. Oh, 3,000 liters on the pre-chamber. 4,000 liters on the actual bale chamber. So there you go. That's interesting. So we've got a 4,000 liter bale in the back. We've got a 4,000 liter bale in the bale chamber, and we got 3,000 liters worth of product in the front chamber. Drop the bale. Immediately eject the bale that's in the bale chamber. And then we move 1,000 liters, 3,000 liters into the bale chamber. And now we have another bale that we can drop. Quick. So that's what happens if we turn off auto bale drop. Alright, so let's turn off auto bale drop. And grass. Will it wrap or not? Probably will. No way to turn off wrapping. Can you turn off wrapping on the coon? Anybody know?
I don't know. Check it. Wait.
Oh, wraps it. Holds onto it. You manually unload it. Boy, that bale does stick to landing. Like they mastered that pre-chamber with the John Deere cotton baler, which then opened up the ability to do something like this. Even though, I mean, this fast baler is like this in real life, apparently. Basically using the same principle as the John Deere cotton baler, where it collects 1,000 liters of 2,500 liters of cotton.
Yep.
Then it dumps it in the press chamber, and then it collects another 2,500. But you could use it to do like what we did here. You could hold on to a wrapped bale and drop 2 wrapped bales close together, so then you could come by and pick up 2 bales fairly close to each other and have them all scattered around.
It's the Cocoon baler, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, the Coon and Telewrap. Demonstrate that. Leave that bale there. $2,000 liters, it dumps it into bale chamber. Finish. Call it the finishing chamber. Then we could drop that bale there. This one to wrap. And then drop that one right behind it.
Hey, you know what the Coon baler doesn't have?
Hoses.
Hoses.
That. I don't know when it drops for consoles.
It doesn't look like you can turn the wrapper off.
You and your JCBs. Merge Max. Oh, look. No hoses. No hoses because they didn't do anything to it. Just brought it forward exactly how it was. So I did see the Merge Max in the mod hub. And one of the cool things with the mod hub is the side placards, whatever you want to call them. They extend in and out. On the standard one, they're always in the out.
Yeah.
So there's the Telewrap, and we do not have the option to turn the baler off, or turn the wrapping off.
No option.
Alright guys, so that is it for our stream. Hope you guys liked it. That was the first look, kind of in-depth look, trying out all of the pieces of equipment on the Kverneland Vicon equipment pack. Again, it is available for PC right away as of this video from Giants directly. Link in the description if you haven't bought it already. First link will take you to Giants to buy it on their website, digital download. Download it. You'll get a key. You've got to keep the key. Keep the download so you can reinstall it if you ever have to reinstall the game. You can also get it from Steam. Steam will not be unlocked yet as of right now. Steam will unlock sometime tomorrow, depending on your region. Go to Steam and just look at it. It'll say unlocks in X hours. A couple hours ago, it was like 15 hours or 14 hours. We are. But sometimes folks don't want to manage keys. They can't keep track of keys. Lose keys, they lose downloads, and Steam will do that all for you. So Steam's an option. Also, Steam goes on sale from time to time. Giants downloads never go on sale. Or if you are an Epic kind of a guy and you want to get it from Epic because you got the free game from Epic or you bought the game from Epic, you can get it from Epic, but I don't know when that unlocks. All three of those links are in the description. But the Giants download will work with both the physical media, digital copy from Giants, the Steam copy, and the digital copy from Epic. Till next time, happy farming. Say bye, Res.
Bye, Res.